First moto of this final World Grand Prix race underway. A long 5 seconds, there they go. Some very impatient men on machines then. That was a very long 5 seconds, but into that first corner. Everybody appears to have got away quite cleanly, and it is Nicol that leads. Kurt Nicol, really, today is the day when he has to do it. Thorpe is second. David Thorpe second. There's George Jobay back in around fifth, but David Thorpe on the Sinti Honda holds second. Gherkin's going through there, and there is Lyles. Really safe in the knowledge that he has third in the championship, cannot really be caught by anybody. So I suppose he just has to sit there. Boonen going through, number 11. That's a terrible start from Johan Boonen. The rest of the pack comes screaming through. It's very, very slippery here today where they've watered. But look at this. Nicol stamps his authority on Moto 1. He's off and away. But David Thorpe is staying in touch. It's been an awful season for the former world champion. Jobay now up into third. Now, if Thorpe can stay between those two, it's going to help the leader, Kurt Nicol, in his championship bid. Schmetz going through. There is Billy Lyles behind Schmetz. As we said, he really doesn't have to do an awful lot. He's got third. No one can really catch him. But this is the man that has got to do everything. He needs to win every single race. This is Heat 1. He leads it at the moment. 20 points are looming on the horizon. And we have lost David Thorpe. Thorpe has got a rear wheel puncher. What a shame. You can see watch the back of the bike as it slides around as Anstey comes in underneath him. Mervyn Anstey, the other British rider, number 16, and there is the leader, Nicol. This is terrible news for Nicol. Totally unaware of what's going on behind him, but Jobay has gone to second. And there he is. 2 more races to go, just 40 points in the bag. Lyles beginning to close on the group in front. Thorpe has made his way back to the paddock, really has no chance of staying in the race with a rear flat tyre. There's Ronnie Oosterhout, and there is David Thorpe, as we said, on his way back to the camper for a fresh rear wheel. 14 seconds lead with just 4 laps to go for Kurt Nicol. There's his brother Aaron. Looking back for second place, man. It should still be, and it still is, number 1, George Jobay. That'll be 17 points. Lyles has now moved up into third position. Anstey dropping back. There's Jørgen Nielsen's girlfriend cheering him on, 111. Warren Edwards, number 55, going through. He's also, I'd say, about 6th or 7th position at the moment, but that is most definitely the leader. Look at the Union Jacks in the background. Jobay goes through second. We're looking back for third, and it's Lyles now. Billy Lyles goes to third from a poor start. Back for fourth. There's still Mervyn Anstey. There indeed is Anstey. They start to sort themselves out as they go around this Swiss track. There is Jørgen Nielsen, 111, and he's still got Warren Edwards behind him. That's Ronnie Oosterhout, number 14. There's the checkered flag for Nicol. Maybe too soon to celebrate. 20 points. Jobay, 17 points in second. Lyles coming home in third with those 15 points. 8 points now for the championship for Nicol.
Kurt Nicol, 11 points, is now 8. Very much on, isn't it?
Yeah, I mean, it's coming. It's a little bit pity that it didn't go a little bit longer, otherwise I think Billy could probably have passed Jobay, but there you go. And hopefully I can win the next 2 and he can drop back a couple of places and the job will be on. I mean, I'm riding real nice, feel nice and easy out there. I mean, apart from the first couple of laps when I had to push to pass David, I never had to push the rest of the race. I mean, if I can keep riding like that, I mean, things will be lovely. We'll have to see.
The green flag goes out. The 5-second board spins around. Heat 2, the penultimate heat of this 92 World Championship, gets off the line, and here they come. Who is it going to be? It's got to be Nicol. That looked like Anstey on the inside. They got a tremendous start, but they're going in every direction possible other than round the track at the moment. But it's Warren Edwards, the British rider, young Warren Edwards, and Jackie Martins is there in second place. There's Billy Lyles, there's Jobé, where is Nicol? There he is with David Thorpe. So Nicol has had a terrible start to this second race. Boonen was also there amongst that group. Gherkins has gone through, but look at this. The Action Workshop rider, Warren Edwards, leads the second heat in this Swiss 500 Grand Prix. Jobé at the moment in front of Nicol, and Nicol has got to get past him to stand any possible chance going into the third and final leg. Johan Boonen wiggles the bike in the air, number 11, as he goes over the tabletop. The rest of the pack comes screaming through. Oh, somebody got it all very, very wrong there. Did he stay on the bike? No, he did not. The marshal waves the yellow flag and he is stretching off. Edwards it is that still leads. This is a great ride from him. Martins, then it's Lyles third. And look at Nicol. Is he going to knock Jobé off? No, clean sportsman riding from Kurt Nicol. Jobé knows he doesn't have to win the race. He knows he just has to finish in the top two. And that, I should imagine, is what he's about to do. Thorpe unable to do anything for Nicol in front. Boonen comes through, number 11. He really has been the sensation this year of the 500 brigade. George is the best, they say. George, Jobé, but it's Martins now. Martins that has gone to the front, it would seem. Nicol is third behind Lyles. Now, maybe Lyles seems to think that he's quick enough, and I'm sure he is, but so far, is he quick enough to win the race? If he is, that's where he would most certainly want to be. The battle is on. Lyles goes to the front, proving us exactly right, but Nicol can see the two in front. There is Jobé back in fourth. Now, if Jobé finishes out of the top two, this gives Nicol a chance going into the third and final moto. Number one, Billy Lyles. There it is, the American and Belgian flag stitched together. He's an American, rides on the Belgium licence. Nicol has gone to the front. Lyles has now gone down to third, which means Jobé has gone to second. Nicol it is, leading. This will be 20 points. If Jobé finishes second, it'll be 17. It's all on the last race. And there is Jobé in second position. And despite having rear brake problems, the rear brake fade on the Action Workshop Honda, Billy Lyles came home comfortably in third position. Let's have a talk to Kurt Nicol.
Yeah, it was a very good ride. You know, I'm just disappointed that Billy couldn't stay second. You know, I don't know what's going on.
In the beginning of that race, there were several riders that looked as they could be between you and George. It didn't work out that way, but you're doing nothing wrong at the moment.
Oh, everything's going good for me, you know, but I need someone to get in between. It's no good another race like that.
Billy Lyles, 2 third places, but a difficult role that you've got to play today.
Yeah, I'm kind of in a bad situation. I was knocked out of the championship in Namur a couple of weeks ago, and on one side you got Honda, and on the other side you've got the tire war. So, yeah, it's a bad place to be in right now. Unfortunately, I would prefer to run out front and let them fight behind me. First moto I had a bad start. The second moto I was in the front, and towards the end I had no brakes. I'm having to keep the brake. I have to pump it once or twice, sometimes 3 times. It's getting so hot it's overheating. So we had the same problem in Luxembourg, and we just can't seem to get it rectified.
But no matter which way you play your cards, you race as hard as you can, like Billy Lyles will do, whatever the situation. You can have criticism levelled at you from either camp, because that's the way they are, isn't it?
Yeah, and you know, everybody wants to pick at me. I didn't hold Kurt up. I didn't hold George up. I mean, you know, I can do everything I can, put Kurt on the ground and win it for George, or I can put George on the ground and win it for Kurt. And people are going to slag me either way. So, you know, to piss everybody off, I might just sit in the truck.
The tension you can feel here at the moment. Here we are in the camp of number one, George Jobé, the meticulous preparation of that Honda.